Yeah.
Now, these are not going to be in any particular order, and we think all the podcasts are in the top. But, we're in season 3 now. This is episode 77, so 777. It all works out. That's a perfect number. The top 7 of 2022. It's Hunt for Wellness, episode number 77. Hi, welcome to Hunt for Wellness. I am John Hunt.
And I'm Christy Hunt.
And this is the show where we help you live your best life, mind, body, and spirit. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines that produce great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. And here they are. Well, the top 7 what of 2022? It's our top 7 podcasts.
Yeah.
Now, these are not going to be in any particular order, and we think all the podcasts are in the top. But, we're in season 3 now. This is episode 77, so 777. It all works out. That's a perfect number.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So we're going to go through these. We'll probably start with maybe the older ones first. These all happened during this year, but we do a podcast almost every week. So we just tried to narrow down some of the most popular ones from 2022. And we're just going to play a little snippet of each one. So let's get started with our first one. And this is from episode number 44. What's your gut feeling?
And additionally, the gut is the second brain.
I've heard that. I've heard that on this show before.
Yeah.
So I believe it. It is not fake news.
No, it's not fake news. In fact, most of our neurotransmitters for our brain are created in the gut.
Yeah.
So it is important what we eat and how we eat and when we eat.
Mm-hmm.
All those things are important. And it's important just to pay attention to how do we feel.
Right.
Okay.
So what are our suggestions for having a happy gut? Because that's what we want.
We want a happy gut.
We want the little smiley face
Yes.
down in our stomach.
Yes. So what I would say, eating organic, because we don't want the herbicides and pesticides that kill bugs and kill other plants to be inside of us.
Yeah.
We don't need that. We want minimal antibiotics. We don't need to take antibiotics if we're not sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we're eating grass-fed meat that's organic, they're not giving it antibiotics. So eat the best kind of food you can eat.
Yes.
Because it's your life.
Yeah. Your body will be happy.
Yeah. And if you don't have your life, where are you going to live?
That's a great point.
Yeah. So treat your body well. Minimize the processed foods. Fast at night. Avoid the things that bother you and pay attention to what bothers you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you know what your gut is feeling now?
My gut is happy.
Oh, good. Well, we want a happy
yes,
gut. So,
yes.
Again, you can go over to hunt4wellness.com and check out any of these episodes. You can use the search bar or just scroll through it. You'll find what you're looking for, though.
Well, and what's really cool is when your gut is happy, you're happy. And I know so long my gut wasn't happy.
Yes.
And just to feel it happy, I want everyone to know it's possible.
Yeah,
You can feel good in your gut.
All right. So let's go on to our second of the top 7 of 2022. And this one is from episode number 46. Are you underwater?
We've talked also about electrolytes, having electrolytes in your water, which are just minerals that have an electrical charge to them. And you can lose electrolytes when you sweat.
Yeah, when you work out, for sure.
In your urine, those kinds of things.
Right.
So they do need to be replenished and replaced, and eating good organic food, fruits and vegetables particularly, really help. But if you might need some supplementation.
Right. I bet Young Living has some things like that.
They do.
We are Young Living brand partners.
Yes.
And I can tell you firsthand, I know one of them is AminoWise, right?
Yes.
Because I use that every day after working out and during working out because it just helps replenish. It helps me replenish the energy for me.
Yes, it does. It does
because it is the electrolytes, right?
It is replacing that. Yes. And so that's a fantastic thing. Even if you're not working out, you can use AminoWise.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing to use every day. We also have Young Living Electrolyte Drops, which add some flavor to your water, which make it taste good, but are giving you those electrolytes.
Yeah.
So sometimes you feel like, oh my gosh, I just drank a whole bunch of water and it's just like rolling around in my stomach.
Yeah.
You've had that feeling before. That's because your body's having a hard time absorbing it. So adding a little bit of salt, electrolytes can help you absorb that water better and really take advantage of it. Yeah. And when you get really hydrated, fully hydrated, you might think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be going to the bathroom all the time. Actually, no. Once you get acclimated to it, your body adjusts. Your bladder can hold more.
Yeah.
And I've been finding as I've been working on this a little bit more, I'm not getting up in the night.
Yeah.
I'm not needing to because my body is being adjusted.
It's more in balance, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. That's awesome.
So also, Young Living has a mineral essence. It's a daily liquid supplements of minerals that's really easy for your body to take in. And what I would say is just put it in a little shot glass with a little bit of water. They say take it with a lot of water, but I like to take it in a shot glass and just kind of swig it down and then follow it with water.
Yeah, definitely. A shot of mineral essence with a chaser of water.
Right, which is so good.
Yeah.
And then just some other things to help drink water are adding essential oils to your water.
Yeah, some people who don't like to drink water. Some people just don't like drinking water, probably because the water they're drinking is not good.
Yeah.
I bet if they got to distilled water, they probably would like drinking more water.
Yes, absolutely.
But then if you want a little flavor in there, that's where these a lot of these oils.
Yes, like lemon or orange, peppermint, even cinnamon. All these are so good. They make the water taste really good. They're good for you, supporting your health, especially the citrus ones are uplifting to the mood. Peppermint is energizing. And grapefruit. Grapefruit is sweet, not bitter. Because oftentimes you think of eating a grapefruit is kind of bitter.
Yeah.
But the essential oil of grapefruit is sweet.
Okay, well, of course, play on words, are you underwater? And, we should probably give another shout out to our sponsor, waterdistillers.com. Because, water is super important.
It's critical.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the one thing you do need.
Absolutely.
So
keep drinking.
That's right. All right, moving on now to number 3, this was a fun one. This was episode number 53, Healthy Mocktails.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
We're talking about healthy mocktails.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Super fun.
This looks like totally like one of those cooking shows. But
I know. It's better if you would watch this one.
Yeah.
Versus listening to it.
Yes.
Watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. We should also tell you that we're going to be sharing some recipes today, and that we have a free download over at Hunt4Wellness.com. Go to the show page for episode number 53, and you can get all these healthy mocktail recipes. All right. You want to start us out?
I'm going to start because I'm so excited about all this. I love this stuff.
I know you do. I can't wait.
Okay. So the first one is the afternoon Energizer.
Ooh, who doesn't get a little down in the afternoon, right?
I know. So we all need a little boost.
Right.
So we're going to use a 2-ounce Energizer packet. It's ideal if it is already refrigerated.
Yeah.
But if it's not, you can add some ice to it.
Ooh.
So I'm going to put this in the glass, a 2-ounce Ningxia packet. And then I'm going to put a scoop of AminoWise.
Boy, this show is going to be on fire by the time we're done here.
And AminoWise helps support recovery from working out. But you know what? Just living is a workout.
Yes, it's true.
So we're going to put that together, mix that up.
One thing we don't have on the videos, we don't have that camera they usually have that goes down. So you're just going to have to use your imagination here a little bit, even if you're watching this. But
we're going to use a can of Ningxia Zing. And that's got about 35 milligrams of caffeine in it. Woo-hoo. Like a normal Starbucks coffee would have 100 milligrams of caffeine. Nice. So it's like a third. Okay. It's kind of like having tea. And then we're going to keep mixing that. And for extra boost, we're adding a Ningxia Nitro.
This is if you want to go out and like run a marathon. Like I'm going to be doing later this year.
No, it's actually just for a regular afternoon boost. Yeah. This also has 35 milligrams of caffeine in it. So we're still not up to just a regular cup of coffee, but
this has got to be like healthy caffeine too, right?
Actually, it is, and it's naturally occurring. And so this nitro gives you a boost to your brain and your energy. So I didn't edit all this in, but
that looks so good.
I know. And then you mix it up. It's a little fizzy.
Yes. Do I get some too? Nice.
Yeah. Tell me what you think.
I love it.
And you can add some vitality oils to it too.
Vitality oils are the ones in the little white sleeves or labels.
Yep. So I'm adding a little bit of lime. Ooh. I mean, it's already got good flavor, but
yeah.
But if you want a little more, you can add.
That's incredible.
Isn't that so good?
That's really good. You know, a lot of times we're just talking about an afternoon Energizer. I was thinking, too, like if you have a little party, like in the evening or outside on the patio in the summer, and you want to have a little fun.
Yes.
And, we were recently on a trip, and with our daughter who is underage, so she can't drink regular drinks. So, you get a little umbrella or something fun to garnish it with. Or even a little piece of fruit or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Now you have some great ideas on some great drinks to make and have a little fun, and you don't have to get drunk doing it either.
Absolutely.
No, these are all healthy mocktails. All right. Well, that brings us now to number 4, which is from episode 54, Chasing Your Dreams.
Do you know that a lot of things like people's goals or things they want to accomplish in life start with a dream?
Yes.
Even in the Bible, God provided dreams to people to tell them about their future.
Yes.
That was kind of cool. We were reading about that this week, weren't we?
Yes.
So anyway, today, this is going to be a little bit different podcast episode because we're going to talk about how you pursue a dream in the context of how you pursued one of your dreams and really ultimately came up with this show and the business that you have.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking about this. And if you want to find out more information about how to chase your dream, we're just going to tell you right now to go over to Hunt4Wellness.com and click the blue connect button. We'd like to talk about your dreams with you.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about mind, body, and spirit and wellness, everything is connected.
Absolutely.
And, when you are in a good, healthy state of mind, I think that's when the dreams really come. And when you can think clearly, right, about your future and what you'd like to do with your life. And, we're in a time right now when things are in a turmoil all over the world.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of crazy events going on. And just like even at home, your prices of things are going up. It's getting harder to, live on the pay that you already have or the budget that you already have. So this is when I think a dream could really come in handy for some people. I mean, wouldn't it be great if you could figure out a way to get a few extra $100 a month even?
Yes.
It'll help you buy one more tank of gas,
Yeah. And, speaking of mind, body, and spirit and being able to pursue dreams, if you don't have your health, you can't pursue a dream because the only dream is get well.
Yeah, or survive.
Yeah. Right. So, or if the finances are really limited, you feel like I can't even pursue any other dream.
Right.
I'm just trying to survive.
Yeah. And, a lot of times, just specifically with finances, you may have, whatever your situation, your finances may be limited, and you may be so stressed out about it that you can't even dream about what would it be like if I could not be in this situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's what we want to talk to you about, because we want to help you get past those things that are limiting you and give you a bright hope for the future.
Yes.
You know?
Okay. You know, we don't do a podcast that often on, you know, the business side. But, you know, chasing your dreams is part of your whole existence, you know, whether it's a financial dream or any other kind of dream.
Right.
So,
well, any dream requires income.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it takes money to make money, right? It takes money basically to do anything.
Right. We tried living without money. It doesn't work very well.
It doesn't work very well. People get mad at you.
You know.
All right. Well, now let's move on to our next one. This was from episode number 59. And this one was called Deeper Hope.
How can we increase our hope?
That is the $1 million question. How can we get deeper hope?
Yes.
That's what we promised, deeper hope.
Yes.
Okay.
So one of my favorite speakers is Steve Backlund.
Okay.
And he's got Igniting Hope Ministries.
Yeah.
Igniting Hope.
Hope. His whole ministry is about hope.
It is about hope.
Yeah.
And so I love listening to him. He's so encouraging. But he says if every area of your life is not glistening with hope, then you're believing a lie.
Yeah.
In that particular area. And that was what was going on with me.
Yeah.
When I lost hope, I was believing lies. I was not believing the truth that, for one, this was temporary. I really don't know why I thought it will never change or why we were all doomed. These are just kind of maybe automatic thoughts that we have, you know, or at least I had.
Yeah.
But have you had situations where you've lost hope?
Oh, yeah. And again, a lot of times it's environment, it's other people, it's, you know, people telling you that, you know, there's no way that's going to happen. And
they're just making a statement.
Yeah, they're making a statement. And, you know, we believe with God, all things are possible.
That's right.
So if you believe in God, there you go.
Super hopeful. So, I mean, basically, one way to work on this is assess your life or a situation and where are you at in the hope status with it.
Yeah.
And if you feel like you have low hope, what are the thoughts that you have about it? In fact, I would write these down. I would write down, what are all my thoughts about this situation? And then what is the truth in this situation?
Right.
Really, what is the truth?
Right.
And what is good about this situation? What can I be thankful for in this situation? And what have I learned in this situation? Because in my low hope situation, I did learn things. I became very grateful for things. I didn't take hope for granted anymore. There was actually a lot of growth that I experienced through that very low period.
And the Bible said, set your thoughts on things above.
Yes.
You know, so even when you're analyzing your thoughts, you know, what are you giving thought to?
Exactly. What are you thinking about?
You
are
know,
you thinking about there is only one way and this is not going to work?
Yeah. Fill your mind with good thoughts.
Or are you thinking there are options? So,
all right. Well, you know, again, you know, we talk about mind, body, and spirit here, and spirit is key, isn't it?
Absolutely.
They're all key.
Yes. Yes.
But, you know, that, you know, definitely the spirit is important in hope.
Yeah. Hope is critical.
Right.
Absolutely critical. This is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to number 6 of 7. And this was number 68. This was on the mini raindrop.
Just rub the various oils on the feet, which starts with oregano, goes to thyme and basil. So that's like your Italian cocktail. Oregano, thyme, and basil, like you'd put on a pizza. Then cypress and wintergreen. Then marjoram, peppermint, and aroma seeds. But we start with Valor. That's the balancing oil.
Right.
So oregano, thyme, basil, move to cypress and wintergreen, marjoram, peppermint, and aroma seeds.
Great.
So you apply all these to each of the feet, and that's it.
That is the mini raindrop.
That's the mini raindrop.
How long does it normally take you? Would you say like 15 minutes maybe?
Not even, probably 10 minutes.
That's great. Normal raindrop will sometimes take like an hour.
That's if you do every little thing and do maybe an emotional release.
Yeah.
If you're doing it on a family member, it's probably a half an hour.
Yeah.
And doing a mini raindrop like Friday night, Friday night relaxation.
Right. Now, on the main raindrop at the very end, you put the hot pack on. Are you going to do a hot pack on your feet? You could, right?
I suppose you could, but normally we do a hot pack on the back at the end of a regular raindrop.
Yeah.
Okay. But, if you're feeling like you might be starting to get under the weather, then give yourself a raindrop.
Be proactive.
Yeah. And sometimes when I've not been feeling so good, or my kid has not been, I do a raindrop on my feet and then my kid's feet. And we just, I'm like, we're sitting in the bathroom, we're just putting oils on our feet. And we got to drink a lot of water. Do drink a lot of water after, because they do kind of help release toxins from the cells. And so you want to flush those out of the body. So do drink a lot of water with it. But it is such a great tool to use.
Yes.
And to know how to do it on yourself. And we have a handout that you can download.
Yep. Go over to Hunt4Wellness.com, episode 68, and there you go. You can have that handout and get the link there if you want to get the oils.
I love how you can do the raindrop to yourself.
Yeah. It's something that makes it, if you don't have someone to do a regular raindrop on you, you can at least intervene on your own behalf.
Yeah, right immediately.
Yeah. So that's a great episode. All right, our final one, number 7. This comes from episode 73, and this one was called Don't Stress Out. Well, what kinds of techniques and strategies do we have to give people today? Because it's one thing to just say, just think about great things. But like sometimes you are in the heat of the moment.
Right.
I can think of several times with our kids how, it's taken more than just take a deep breath.
Correct.
Right.
Well, I think one thing is starting your day in a very positive way, like starting it with prayer and reading scripture, which sets your mind on things above good things. So starting out your day that way is super helpful.
Yes.
And I say several declarations a day that I've learned from Steve Backlund.
Yes.
My prayers are powerful and effective. God richly supplies all my needs. I am dead to sin and alive to living supernaturally. I walk in ever-increasing health. I live under supernatural protection, etc. There's several that I say, more than that.
And when you say them out loud, it makes a difference.
It does.
Because then your subconscious hears you saying it.
And you start to believe that.
Yes. Declarations are strong.
They are. They're very good. They're training your mind and your body.
Yes.
To think and believe a different way. And one thing Steve Backlund says, who he's ignitinghope.org, I think.
Yeah, we'll link that in the show notes.
But he says, if you are not sparkling with hope in every area of your life, then you're believing a lie in that area that is without hope. And I think that's where stress comes from, is where we don't have hope in that particular area of our life.
Yes. Don't see that there's any way out.
Or, we can't figure it out, or we can't figure it out right now. And so it's stress. But there's some other things, scripture that guides us.
Yeah.
When we can't figure it out, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths, or he will direct your paths, different translations. But it's like, he's going to guide you if you trust him.
Yeah.
So just pray, ask him. He knows.
Yes.
We don't know everything, but he does. And I love that.
Right. Just those few sentences can make, it's like a declaration.
It is.
But it was declared by the Lord.
Right.
So you know how really strong it is.
Right. It is super powerful. And so trusting him, and then other scriptures, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul.
Isn't that great? It's a great service.
He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. He leads me in paths that are good for his name's sake. And even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, not real death, the shadow, I will fear no evil because he is with me.
Right. As long as you take that whole interpretation, he's the shepherd. That means we're the sheep, so we got to follow him.
Right.
We got to listen to him, listen to his voice, and follow him.
Yeah, but he will give us peace.
Yep.
When we are stressed out.
Okay, well,
I love that episode.
I know. I think a lot of people do because like we said in the beginning, everybody's stressed out, but...
Let's not say that.
Well...
But we have periods of stress, and so it's good to know healthy ways to deal with them.
Right.
And to lower the stress.
Right. So we should mention again, if you want to watch any of the podcast episodes, really easy to do. Just go over to Hunt4Wellness.com. The current one's always listed right at the top. You can use the search bar to put in a keyword like stress to find out the ones on stress or whatever topic you're looking for. And so check that out. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness has been brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines that produce great water for your great wellness. Check it out at waterdistillers.com. And so we've wrapped the year of 2022. It's great. We're in season 3 of this podcast. We're heading into 2024. No, excuse me. We're heading into 2023. So this was 2022. I did say 2022, I think so. But anyway, anything for 2023 you're looking forward to?
Traveling.
Yep.
Wonderful times with family and friends.
And we're looking forward to our next episode of Hunt for Wellness.
Yes.